GooLoo released a new compact air compressor. They're the makers of this very popular jump pack, so we'll see how it does against another air compressor. This one I reviewed a while back, AirMoto, at $79, which this is the same price of the GooLoo, and is also on sale for $59. When taking this out of the box, you'll have the air compressor, a manual, charging cable, some adapters, along with a case to carry everything in, and the main air cable. When looking at the screen, it'll show you battery percentage along with current air pressure and also set air pressure. You can change this individually with a plus and minus button by one, or you can hold it down or go to preset settings for automobile, bicycle tires, and more, and also change inflation pressure type. This unit also comes with a LED light on top, which disperses light evenly so you can see the tire that you're working on, and even as a strobe to attract attention. On top of the unit, you'll see two USBs, a USB-C for charging, which will take about 2 hours to fully charge, and a USB out, which allows you to charge small devices like cell phones, small cameras, and more. To use the small air compressor, you simply attach the hose to the top of the unit by screwing it in, and now you're ready to go. In the manual, it states it can inflate 7 psi on a 205 R14 tire. I just happen to have the same tire but on a 16, so a little bit bigger, and we'll test it out to see how close it gets to that 1 minute. Okay, so I set the tire at 29 psi and we'll double check with the tire gauge. You can see 29 psi. Now when turning this on, I did notice that the LCD screen is actually not very bright. I'm not even sure if you can even see it in the camera, but even just out here in the shade, I really wish it was a little bit brighter. I can see it, but it definitely could be better. Now the hose length is definitely long enough, I think that's fine, but again, you see the screen, probably can't see it at all. But I have it set to 36 psi, so we'll turn it on, and we'll see how long it takes. Wow, look at that thing dance around a little bit. Definitely vibrates some. I mean, it's not bad. It's not loud. About normal sound for a compressor this size. But it does move a lot. Look at that. Needs like some bigger feet, or at least more of a rubber pad, I think. But it's working pretty quick. It's actually almost done. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just about 35 now. Still bouncing around. And there it goes. So that was actually pretty quick and not bad. So that took a little over 10 seconds per PSI and still shows full battery. And double check. And there we go, 36, so right where we set it. Okay, we'll try the AirMoto and see how it does. Now, I can see the screen a little bit better. This one's slightly brighter, but it does say 36. So I'll hook this up, we'll do the same test. We'll double check our air pressure again, and at 29 PSI. Okay, and here we go. Now honestly, this one is just a little bit louder. And so far after 25 seconds, the gauge hasn't even moved, so I'm going to go ahead and forward this. And wow, look at that, 5 minutes and 47 seconds, give or take. But that's how long it took this just to do the same test, 6 psi. So the GooLoo definitely blows this away by far, especially for the same price. But let's do one more test just to see if we have a flat tire, how long it'll actually take if it's pretty much empty. Okay, it may not look like it, but the tire is almost on the rim. There should be only a couple psi in here, give or take. Let's take a look. And one more time, hold on. Okay, 4 psi. So we'll see how long it takes it to get up to a normal of 36. Now even with the towel under it, it still kind of vibrates around. I wouldn't mind actually some bigger feet, or maybe if we were to lay this down on the ground, this would actually be better, but still. Yeah, see, it's sideways where the air vents are, so maybe some feet on the bottom would actually be better, and then it would just lay down like this, which that seems to make more sense. But we'll see how long this takes to get it up to 36 psi. Okay, there we go. So 5 minutes and 47 seconds, give or take, to do the whole tire from basically flat, or at least pretty close, and it looks like it used 50% of its power between the first fill up and now. Now this is about the same amount of time the Airmoto took to do 7 psi, and at the same price at GooLoo is definitely a much better buy. Let me know what you guys think about this new pump down in the comments below.